The great stone pillars of Göbekli Tepe are not abstract art. They are not simple markers on the landscape. They are beings. Look closer. You can see their arms carved in low relief along their sides. The arms stretch downwards. They end in long, slender hands. These hands meet neatly above the waist. Around their waists you can see belts. Some pillars even show loincloths made from the pelts of foxes. These details are not accidental. They are intentional. They tell a story. They transform a block of stone into a figure. These pillars are stylized people, or perhaps they are something more. They stand tall and silent, arranged in circles, facing inwards. They seem to watch the center, figures of great authority. Their faceless heads gaze down. They are not decorations. They are participants. They are representations of power. They commanded respect, perhaps even fear. These beings mattered more than anything else. They were the silent, eternal lords of this sacred hill. The surfaces of the pillars at Göbekli Tepe are alive with animals, but this is no peaceful scene of nature. This is a world of danger. It is a world of predators. You see powerful lions. You see snarling leopards. You see boars with sharp tusks ready to charge. Spiders and scorpions crawl across the stone. Vultures, birds of death and decay, are everywhere. And there are snakes. So many snakes. They writhe and twist, their bodies forming complex patterns. These are the animals that can kill a person. They represent threat, power, and the ever-present reality of a violent end. The imagery is often brutal. We see headless human bodies. We see images of sexual display, raw and powerful. This is not the gentle art of a people in harmony with their environment. They were trying to capture its ferocity. They were expressing a deep understanding of the cycle of life and, more importantly, of death. The choice of animals is not random, it is deliberate. This is a cosmology of terror, built around the most frightening aspects of existence, a belief system that harnessed the power of fear. The stone enclosures at Göbekli Tepe are not accidental arrangements. They are carefully planned structures. Look at their shape. They are circles. Some are near-perfect circles, and that requires precise measurement. Two massive pillars, the largest, always stand in the center. They are the focal point. Around them, smaller pillars ring the walls, facing inward. The layout repeats across the site. This consistency implies a blueprint, a master plan. Someone decided the orientation, the number of pillars, their exact placement. They would have used ropes for measuring and wooden posts to mark the design. This required specialized knowledge. It required leaders who could communicate a complex plan to many people. Imagine the coordination required. First, quarry the limestone bedrock. Then, move them across the hillside. Then, lift them upright and set them into sockets, all with stone tools, wood, and human muscle. Commanding that labor force is immense social power. This was a society that could organize, create, and follow complex architectural designs. This is not the egalitarian hunter-gatherer image. The circles are not just sacred, they are proof of a structured, managed society. One of the greatest mysteries of Göbekli Tepe is not how it began, but how it ended. The enclosures were not simply abandoned, they were deliberately and carefully buried. The people who once worshipped here filled the circles with millions of pieces of rubble, flint chippings, stone fragments, animal bones, covered until the whole site was hidden beneath an artificial hill. This was an act of burial, a ritual closing of a sacred place. Why go to such enormous trouble? It was as much work as building the circles in the first place. You do not bury what you simply no longer need. You bury what has become dangerous. You bury what has lost its power, or you bury to protect it for eternity, facing great threat or migrating elsewhere. This suggests profound social and religious upheaval. The old ways were over, burying the enclosures, a symbolic act of rejection, saying, "This is over, we are moving on." The gods of Göbekli Tepe laid to rest. Whatever the reason, burial signals immense change. They did not just fade away, they underwent a revolution. The deliberate burial is the final dramatic chapter, a clear signal the world had changed forever. Not far from Göbekli Tepe, another site is emerging from the earth. It is called Karahan Tepe, and it is giving a human face to this mysterious culture. While the pillars at Göbekli Tepe are stylized and anonymous, The art at Karahan Tepe is more direct. It is more human. Here, we find heads carved in the round. We see faces with clear noses, mouths, and heavy brows staring out from the limestone bedrock. These are not abstract symbols of humanity. They are portraits. They feel like individuals. There is a chamber filled with carved phalluses. There are reliefs of humans intertwined with dangerous animals, like a man carrying a leopard on his back. One remarkable sculpture shows a human figure sitting, holding his own phallus. This is a world of fertility, masculinity, and power, expressed without ambiguity. This is not subtle. Alongside open-air circles, there are smaller, subterranean rooms carved from rock. Imagine descending. Light fades, the air is cool and still, sounds echo strangely. In the dim light, carved heads emerge from the walls. This is an environment designed to create a powerful psychological experience. It is a place for secrets and initiation, pointing to ritual experts and hierarchy. Which came first, Göbekli Tepe or Karahan Tepe? Some evidence suggests Karahan Tepe might be older. If that is true, it changes everything. The complex ideas, the human-centric art, the secret rituals seen at Karahan Tepe were the foundation. The grand, monumental, and more abstract style of Göbekli Tepe would have come later. The belief system was already mature. This turns the old model on its head. The temple, it seems, came before the town. A shared belief system united people across a wide region, leaders overseeing secret rituals, artists rendering ideas in stone. The impulse to build was not a consequence of settled life. It appears to be the cause. Ideas were forged first in smaller settings like Karahan Tepe. Göbekli Tepe was when those beliefs were monumentalized, a cathedral in the wilderness. So who were these people? We do not know their name. They left no writing. But the scale and organization tell us this was a society with a hierarchy. There must have been leaders, ritual specialists, shamans, priests, a council of elders, a group who held the knowledge and could command labor. By controlling sacred information, the animal symbols, the darkroom rites, the stories of stone giants, they controlled the people. They used awe and perhaps fear as tools of cohesion. Their monuments declared authority as permanent as stone, one of power and belief carved into the eternal rock.